Hello everybody, today I wanted to share with you some products that I fell in love with this year and just kind of do like a wrap up of 2016. The first thing that I'm going to talk about or want to mention is the Becca Champagne Collection Face Palette. You can't really see it really well, it just kind of gets blinded by my lights. But I have just been loving this palette. It is just beautiful. My favorite blush out of the three blushes is definitely the middle one, which is Amaretto. I'm gonna say that wrong. That's probably been my favorite, my go-to there in the middle. And then my second favorite has probably been this one over here, which is more of a matte pinky blush. And then the one over here is gorgeous, don't get me wrong, it's really pretty. It has like an iridescence to it. I actually wore this one today because I was like, I just don't use that one nearly enough, so I decided to put it on, and it is really pretty. It's a very pretty color. It's just not the one that I tend to go to. I tend to go for this one for like an everyday look. And then I put both of the highlighters on my face pretty much every day since I got this, and I've made no dent in them. I mean, I'm gonna have them forever, and sometimes I even use them as a brow highlight as well. I know some people probably like mix them and then put it on. I normally put this one on and then this one over top, and then I sometimes will dust a little bit on my nose. I know you guys are going to be wondering which one is which, and I'm not sure that I remember which one's which. One is Champagne Pop and one's Prosecco Pop, but I'm not sure which one. I think this is Champagne Pop and I think this is Prosecco Pop. I might have that backwards though, but anyways, just in general, love this palette, love the highlight shades, and I really like Amaretto as a blush. It's just, it comes off very like rosy. It doesn't come off like a bronze color like it looks in the packaging, which I really like about it. It's very, very complimenting to my face. I think that's why I like it. The next thing that I wanted to mention was the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. I think I got this back for my birthday this year. I think I forgot how good this palette was. I used it today and I really enjoyed it. I really like the way the colors blend. There are some colors in here that I just don't tend to use, or they're not colors that I'm drawn to often. Okay, now you can kind of see them. These shades are just gorgeous, and it smells like chocolate. It's just amazing. I really like what I did today just to create a really natural smoky eye. I used Divinity? That does not sound right. This rectangular pot. I used that all over my lid, and then, you know, I just kind of went in and deepened the crease, or darkened the crease with Almond Truffle, which is up in this corner here, and then went in with like Mocha, which is this one, to keep darkening it. I put some of Bordeaux in my crease as well, which is this dark color. That color is almost like a little red. It's not a true like brown color. And then I put this in the corner, which is Malted. I put some of that in the crease as well to really darken it up. But I love Molasses Chip. That is a gorgeous shade right here. They're all really pretty. The only one I think I haven't really gotten along very well with is this one down at the bottom called Dark Truffle. This one right here. It has a good bit of fallout, but I haven't noticed anything bad with any other color. Sometimes I'll use Earl Grey as a liner, like I'll line my lashes with that. Black Currant is really pretty. It's a really pretty purple, and sometimes, sorry, I can't hold this. I need to stop talking about it. I will put this on as a liner as well, but I have to be brave because it has garlic in it. Oh my gosh, it has glitter in it. So yeah, sometimes that can get into my eyes, so I have to be brave when I go to use that. And that's all I'm going to say about that palette. Did I mention it smells really good? The next product I have smells really good as well because it's also from Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil light/medium matte bronzer. I feel like this isn't, well, for one, it's nothing new to any of us. It's been out for a really long time, and I almost didn't talk about it, but then I got to thinking, I've used this most days this year. Like, I've used it a lot, and I have made a dent in it, but it's not going anywhere anytime fast. But I was looking at it and I was like, I have to talk about this because I've been using it all year long. Sometimes I will take a brush, I have a big fluffy brush, I'll pinch it so that it, you know, kind of makes a line, dig that in there, and then kind of chisel out my cheekbone. Now I did just get the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, so I've been using that, but as like an overall for this year, this has been my bronzer. It's matte, it's the perfect shade for me. I mean, it probably wasn't very dark in like the summertime, but right now it's a pretty good match, and it smells really good. When my makeup smells like chocolate, that's just a bonus, because when you open this stuff up, assuming you like the smell of chocolate, when you open it up to use it, you can smell that first thing in the morning. It's just nice. It's just a nice thing to have. This next thing that I'm going to talk about is the It brush, or one of the It brushes for Ulta. That's what it actually says on it. That's what they're called. Whatever. It sounds weird to say that. This is the Velvet Luxe Soft Focus Sculpting number 315. I love this brush, and it's dirty. Please excuse that. But I love this brush. One thing that I've really been liking to use it with is the bronzer. I'm not going to demonstrate, but I kind of dip it in here a little bit, and then because it's angled, you can see that it's angled, right? I can just get in there like perfectly. It's just perfect, and it also blends out really well. The Kat Von D palette that I just got, I've been using that, but first applying it with a really small, precise brush and just doing like a line. And then that's what I did today. And then going back in and blending that harsh line out with this. Perfect. Well, at least I think it's perfect. I've only done it a couple of times, so we'll see how I get along with that. But I've really been enjoying this for just kind of like applying bronzer, or, you know, kind of contouring right around this area. And I will take this brush up around my hairline with bronzer on it as well. That looks nice also. I just really like it, and these brushes are super soft. They're nice to hold on to. Just really nice brushes. I love them. I would love to have all of them, but that would cost an arm and a leg. The next thing that I want to talk about is the Soap & Glory Archery 2-in-1 Brow, and this is the shade Love is Blonde. I wasn't sure about mentioning this, and then I used a different brow pencil yesterday, and it looked horrible. And I was like, you know what? This might not be some luxurious, beautiful product, but it works. I used it today. I fill in my brows with it. I don't use the brow gel in this. I just use the sculpting side, right? Yeah, the sculpting side. But it just twists right out at the top here. It's like a triangular shape. Very small, you're not going to be able to see it. But I've just been really enjoying this. It doesn't go on too dark. It's just like the perfect color for me, I think. I think sometimes I tend to go a little bit too dark, and I need to remember that I'm trying to match my hair and go even a little bit lighter than my hair. And my hair is quite light, so I feel like my brows can't be that dark. So yeah, I've really been liking this for something semi-affordable. I mean, it's not high-end, but it's not drugstore at the same time. You find this in Ulta, by the way. I think maybe in Sephora as well, but I got mine in Ulta. Okay, let's see. Next thing. I wasn't sure what I had and hadn't talked about yet. This is the Kat Von D Liquid Lipstick in Lolita. I got this earlier this year in the late summer, and I loved it, but it just wasn't quite the right color, at least for me, for summer. But once fall came, I fell in love with this. I love the formulation, and I also have, I think, Mother in this shade, or I mean, not in this shade, in this lipstick. But I really specifically like this color so much. I'm wearing it today. And I hadn't worn it in a little bit, so putting it on today was like, why don't I wear this like every day? I love this lipstick. It feels great on my lips. It's like there's nothing there. I know it wears well. It doesn't just fade really quickly. Yeah, I need to place a Sephora order, so I might order me another one of these. Not gonna lie, not this color, different color. But I might get another one because I just love it so much. The applicator, I don't know what you call that. It's not really like a doe foot. I'm not sure what you call that applicator, but if I have too much on the brush or whatever it is, then I take that off and just kind of scrape it off in here. But I can really like line my lips really precisely with this. And I know that's probably nothing new. I'm sure there are a lot of brushes like this. I don't think that this brush is like out of this world, but it just makes the application really easy. it stays put. Oh, I just love it. I'm gonna have to buy more colors. This next thing that I'm gonna talk about, I don't feel like I've talked about much. Maybe I have mentioned it at least once this year. This is the It Confidence in a Cream, so it's by It Cosmetics. It Cosmetics and like Too Faced has really made a little appearance in my yearly favorites this year. This is well, I use it as an overnight cream. It's quite a large pot. It was quite expensive though at the same time. Let me see how big it is. This is only 2 ounces. That is not a lot. The pot is like really heavy though. I don't know why I thought that tells you how heavy it is. Anyways, it's quite a hefty pot. Probably wouldn't be good to travel with though, but it smells really good. It's sweet. And I'm not trying to make a confused look because I don't like it. I'm making a confused look because I don't know what to compare it to. It kind of reminds me, it's like a light sweet scent. Kind of like a Smarties maybe. I feel like maybe I've said that before. I don't know. But this has been really nice. I've been using it for a while now. I'm sure I started using it before the fall, I think. And I feel like it's really been helping me to keep my dry skin at bay and just really help like moisturize it at night. I only use this on the nights where I'm not self-tanning. So normally I tan every 3 nights. So in the nights in between I'll use this. I don't use it the nights I tan because I put tanner on my face. Anyways, it claims to be anti-aging. I don't really know about any of that. It's for all skin types. It's called a super cream, so it's not really just a moisturizer. And yeah, that's about all it says. It tells you how to apply it. I just take this all over my face and work it in right before bed. And I mean, I think it's too thick to put your makeup on over top. I wouldn't do that. I would suggest using this at night because it is quite a heavy cream. But I mean, maybe you could use it under makeup. Maybe if you put like a lighter layer of this, I'd probably cake it on pretty good right before bed. So I think that's why it helps, you know, with the dry skin problem that I have. But definitely love this moisturizer. I would definitely recommend picking it up. My other dry skin favorite has been Gold Bond Ultimate Healing Hand Cream. I feel like I've been repurchasing this for a while, so I'm sorry if I've already mentioned it. I don't know if I have or not. This lotion is perfect to put on right before I go to bed. It's such a heavy hand lotion, like a heavy moisturizing lotion. It has a light scent to it. Doesn't bother me at all. Doesn't mind me at all. It doesn't bother me at all. I am like super tongue-tied today. It's just a nice, light, dare I say, sweet scent. It's not sickly sweet at all, but it's just a really nice sweet scent. Yeah, it's been helping a lot. If I put it on every night and then apply moisturizer at least like once, or not moisturizer, but lotion at least once a day, then the combination, it's really been helping with my dry skin. If I at least just put this on every night before bed and nothing else during the day, then at least my fingers won't crack and bleed, because they do that a lot. But this helps with at least that part. This kind of takes the edge off of it, and because my hands, like, if I went outside right now, they'd probably just shrivel up. It's bad. It's really bad. So this helps a lot, and I hate putting lotion on, so if I can put a really thick, heavy cream on right before I go to bed, and then I won't notice that it's on, it's kind of like the best of both worlds. Okay, this next thing I debated over not including in the video because I technically just got like this actual product, but I've had a sample of the product for a while and I used it all up. That's why this made it to my Christmas list, because I loved it so much. So I feel like because I had the sample, I'm allowed to put it in this video because I got the sample like months ago. So I was just waiting to Christmas to ask for it. But it's the Elizabeth & James Nirvana Bourbon. I love this perfume. I've been using it since I got it at Christmas every day. I just love this scent. And I feel like because I had this sample, it's kind of been my scent for the year. So I decided to include it. It gets a little mention here at the end. I just love the packaging as well. On this side it says Elizabeth & James Nirvana right here in the gold. And yeah, it's just a very simple bottle. But yeah, I really like it. The scent. It's such a dark scent. Dark. A heavy, like, more masculine scent. Musky. I really, really, really like this scent so much. I think it pairs really well with all of the other Elizabeth and James perfumes. If you like the other ones, you're probably going to like this, but I would definitely suggest checking this out in the store. Everything is going to smell different on everybody, you know? I like to go to a store and spray a perfume on my skin and see how it reacts. Just smelling it on that little piece of paper doesn't really give you a good indication. You really need to spray it onto your skin and like figure out how it's going to work with your body, and then have a whiff of it and then go, ooh, I like that, or ooh, I hate that, and then make your decision from there. So, I mean, this isn't going to be for everybody, and it could smell different on you. I mean, not everybody wears every perfume the same, but it is a really nice scent. It is quite heavy. Why do I keep saying heavy? It is quite a strong scent. I don't know why I keep using the word heavy. It's just a strong, masculine, more of a masculine, musky, deep scent. I really like it. I'm not a flowery, perfumey kind of person, so that one fits in really well with me. Those were all of the things that I wanted to share with you guys. I will leave everything listed in the description box that I mentioned in today's video. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You can also hit the subscribe button. That means a lot to me. You can also follow me on Instagram at HairByLizzieBug. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday season. I hope you had a great New Year's. I hope 2016 was good to you, and I hope 2017 is even better. And until next week, bye. I did not just get that on my nose. Oh boy. I give up. I can't do it. It's like being bold but not that bold. Does that make sense? Oh, maybe not. Well. Bye guys.